So, Demi Lovato, Virgin Radio. Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm so good. Congratulations. The new album's coming out in 2 weeks. We're so excited for Confident. We are loving Cool for the Summer.
Thank you. I'm very excited too.
Now, I know that this album means a lot more to you because you did a lot of the writing and the songs. And I was thinking about, when you're a talented, famous singer, people must pitch you songs all the time, different songwriters. Have you ever passed on something that ended up being huge for somebody else?
I don't think so. I think there was a song that I wanted on this album, and because I didn't make it the second single, the producer took it away and gave it to somebody else.
What song are we talking about?
I'm not gonna tell you. But yeah, it was kind of shady. But yeah, the industry is kind of cutthroat, right? But no, I've written a lot on all of my albums. So this one, I kind of, there was very few that were actually sent to me to record.
There was a moment at the VMAs, I don't know if you know, for me it was really cool to see where your microphone was on just before you went on stage and you were saying this mantra that I thought was so beautiful. I'm enough. I'm enough. Where's that from?
Well, I was having a conversation with my manager, another good friend of mine too, and we were just backstage and they were like, "Why are you nervous?" And I was like, "Well, because what if I mess up? What if I do this?" They're like, who are you trying to impress?" And I was like, "Well, there's like Kanye in the audience." It's like people that I listened to growing up. And he was like, "But aren't you enough without their approval?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what, I am." And so when I was nervous about to perform, I was like, I am enough.
Something you do before every performance, it was just that one.
I'll do stuff like that, not every single performance, but when I need it in the moment, I'll definitely do it.
It's always interesting when we hear about celebrities being insecure, and a moment like that when you're performing in front of your peers, wow, right?
Well, think about it. I have, I'm only 23, so for me to be in front of Beyonce, Kanye, all these people that I grew up listening to suddenly be performing either with them or for them, it's very surreal, and you want to do a good job,
We're with Demi Lovato. Her new album comes out in 2 weeks on the 16th of October. It's called Confident. When you're in a city like Toronto, do you ever just get out on your own and walk around? Can you walk around on your own and be unnoticed if you want to be?
I actually have been so busy with doing promo for the album, Confident, October 16th. I've honestly been so busy doing that it's just been city to city and not a ton of downtime. But, and when I do have downtime, sometimes I will just sleep and catch up on sleep. But I shot 2 movies here, so I love Toronto.
Do you find that if you are walking around in Toronto that you would need a disguise, or do...
It depends. It depends on the city. It depends on what you're wearing. If you make eye contact with people, I always say, if you want to be seen, you'll be seen. If you don't want to be seen, there are ways that you can avoid it. Obviously, it's going to happen, but it's funny when you look at paparazzi shots or whatever, you can always tell who wants to be seen. And there are moments where I'm like, I look f***ing cute. I need this outfit to be photographed. Yeah, exactly. So everyone has their moments, but for the most part, if I'm not dressed up, then I don't want to be seen.
When Taylor Swift's going to be here this week, and there's been a lot of speculation as to who the guest performer will be to be brought up on stage. She's performed with anyone from Nelly to the lead singer of Aerosmith, I guess The Weeknd. Any plans to stick around?
Oh no, I have to go back to Texas. Yeah.
So that's not happening.
Oh, nope.
All right. Do you get to hang out with other celebrities, or do you kind of just have your own friends separate from the entertainment world?
I have a couple friends that are celebrities that I hang out with. A lot of times you see people at award shows or you text them back and forth, but you don't actually get to hang out that often because, they're on the other side of the world or whatever. But for the most part, my main friends aren't celebrities, I guess, except for Iggy, who's one of my really good friends.
Do you guys ever just like say, hey, we should go out together and we're just going to blow people's minds when we show up at a club?
No. We're like, let's go to Target.
Really?
Let's get Mexican food. Let's watch crappy TV and just sit on the couch.
What are you watching on TV?
Well, I am watching my boyfriend's show, Minority Report, and From Dusk Till Dawn. He's doing incredibly well right now, but yeah, I'm doing that.
Well, we are so excited about the new album. Congratulations. You're doing great out there for We Day. We're loving what you're doing, and thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Demi Lovato. All right.
99.9 Virgin Radio.